everybody doing? Merry Christmas to everyone, everywhere. Even if you don't celebrate Christmas, we're going to wish you a Merry Christmas anyway. So, Alexa, give me a 5-minute timer.
Good afternoon, Lydia. 5 minutes, starting now.
Okay, I am being so productive. I'm washing clothes, I'm drying clothes, and I am vacuuming all while I rebound. My entryway and my kitchen and under my dining table and in my living room, that's all getting vacuumed right now while I do my little 5-minute pumping on my rebounder. Get my lymphatic system pumping so I can go have lunch and everything can move and groove where it's supposed to. All right, so this morning, here's this morning's drama. I woke up knowing that I had an appointment at 11:40. So I'm off this week and next. And so I'm getting a lot of my Colorado updates done. So I had to go get an appointment. I had to schedule an appointment last week for this week for my license plates on my car. And so when I woke up, I thought, wait, what are all the things I need to take with me to the license renewal place or the, fresh license for the Colorado area? And I thought, oh, I think that they require you to have an emissions check. And I was like, oh God, I hope it's not appointment driven, a month out, which is how your driver's license and your license plates work. You have to schedule far out to just get a regular appointment. And so I called the place, they were open, check. I called to find out how far away one was, 8 minutes, check. I called to see what the wait time was, and they said right now there was 0 minutes wait, but you can't make an appointment because it's first come, first serve. So I had put on my clothes, these clothes, and I made my coffee real quick, and I drove over there. And it only took me 1 minute to wait till it was my turn. And then it took about 10 to 15 minutes to complete it and probably 2 minutes to pay for it. Then I drove off and I was 20 minutes early to my license plate appointment. And the lady said, you can check in as early as 10 minutes before your time. And I said, okay, let me go look at the license plates and you can come back and get me. So somebody in the building, there was like hardly anyone there because it was Christmas Eve, and there was like 3 people and like 4 workers. And so the lady goes, have you been helped? And I said, well, I'm waiting till the man comes off a break and then I'm going to get checked in. And she's like, oh, I can help you. So I waited maybe 10 minutes and I was still like 10 minutes before my appointment. And then I got out of there like 10 minutes after my appointment. So it basically took like 20 minutes waiting. Not bad at all. Totally calm, not chaotic, not like when you live in a city that has 6.9 million people, which is what my old city had. I just asked Alexa the other day. And it was great. I live in a town of 13,000 people, and I'm 10 minutes from a Costco, and I'm 10 minutes from a Whole Foods, and I've got mountain trails and hiking trails and national parks and a lake outside my window and a resort pool with a jacuzzi that the weather is unseasonably warm today. It's like 60 degrees, so we're going to go get in the jacuzzi tonight after we go to church. So maybe not tonight, maybe tomorrow during the sunshine. My sister and I, she's coming over to spend the night and we're going to have Christmas together. So we have to do the math, but this might be the first Christmas in 40 years that we're together. like on physical Christmas Day, we're going to have to check and see if there were ever any Christmases that we were together. I don't remember any since she had kids, and her kids are in their 30s. So in 1986, when I was a senior in high school, I flew by myself. Alexa, stop. I'll finish the story, and then I'll get back to work. Work in my house. I gotta transform this bedroom into a guest room. So 1986, I flew. I was 17 years old, and I flew by myself to Munich, Germany, with one stop in Amsterdam, and I think a change of planes. And then I had to get on a bus from the airport to go to the train station, to get on a train and go 2 hours into another country. Meanwhile, all by myself at 17 years old. We had no cell phones, there was no internet, and there was no GPS. I did all of this by myself. I don't even know. I mean, I had the courage, because I don't even know. My sister was like, oh, you can do it. It's super easy. I was like, okay, I guess I could do it. So anyway, that's a long story. I'm not going to tell you the whole story. But I made it, even though I was crying, because first what happened was the man I met on the airplane knew that I wasn't going to make the last train out of Munich to Salzburg, Austria. So he came to the bus and he found me. I was the only one on the bus at the airport, and they don't leave to go to the train station until the bus is full. And I was the first one on the bus. So he knew I wasn't going to make it. So he said, let me and my wife drive you to, I mean, totally today, I would never do that. Even as an adult, would not get in a car with a stranger. Why I thought it was safe when I was 17, I just was total gut. I totally believed that this guy had my best interests in mind. And so I rode with him and his wife, and he got me as close as he could to the train station. There was all this traffic, and he's like, get out, run. And so I had to run to the train station over like 4 lanes of cars and traffic, everybody dropping everybody off at the last minute. And then had to buy my ticket, get on the right Gleis, which is German for track. And then you had to make sure that you were on the right train. Excuse me. Make sure you're on the right train. But not only the right train, you needed to make sure you were in the right car, because each car goes to a different destination. Okay, another sneeze. Anyway, that one didn't happen. All right, so the cars at different stops will stop and separate, unhook, and another engine will come and pick them up and take them to Turkey or to Budapest, Hungary, or to wherever, Iran. So I had to make sure I had to get on the right car, and I wasn't sure. When I showed the train conductor my ticket, he's like, you need to go that way, get in the right car. And I was nervous, I was crying. All right, it says, hello from Russia. You were very beautiful. I wish you health and happiness. Happy holidays. Thank you so much. I love when I get positive messages. Let me see if I can get some positive messages today before I go. It's Christmas time, and I want to remind you all to be the joy you wish to see in the world. Merry Christmas to all. Okay. Okay. Hi from Newcastle, UK. Keep up the good work. Yay. Thank you. Can y'all tell I cut my hair off yesterday? It's all this length now. I used to have hair longer in the back, but it feels good. I feel lightweight. Okay, so Diva Fever says less yapping and more lifting. The only reason I yap is to kill two birds with one stone. Woo! So Nirja says hi. Merry Christmas, Mark Evans from Vermont. I bet it's pretty there right now. So we have someone from India. Merry Christmas. I'm also, if you... Saucy Panda. That happens anyway. So sub or no sub, no problemo. All right. I gotta go. I gotta take a shower, get ready for church tonight, finish organizing this room so my sister can sleep in here. Merry Christmas. I won't see you tomorrow unless I do a walk around the lake over there. If I go walk around the lake, maybe I'll take y'all with me. But that's it. I am not going to be rebounding on camera tomorrow. I might rebound, but it's just not going to be on camera because there's going to be a bed in here. So, have Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Good tidings we bring to you and your kin. Good tidings for Christmas and a Happy New Year. Merry Christmas, everyone. Good night.